Shalom, shalom, to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Qudash. Double honor to the apostle Neves, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, have mercy upon you. Alright, watch live. This has been several hours ago. Trump makes an immigration announcement at the White House. He just basically just what, boasting and bragging. They keep saying the thugs from Nicaragua and all them places or whatever, but it's really a war on Jake, you northern and southern kingdom Israelites. So we're gonna listen to a bit. Might hit a precept or two in the midst of it. Then we're gonna go to the comments. Then we're gonna read the precepts and we're gonna close it out. So listen up. Hold on, let me get it up. Listen up, y'all. Listen at the beast brag.
It's a great honor to have all my friends here. It's like old home week. What a job you're doing. And thank you very much for that. We want to begin by thanking the people that have done such a great job at the White House. They have been doing really incredible work during a shutdown. I don't even know if they're supposed to be working, but they wouldn't miss a day. So I just want to thank everybody for that very much. And we're here today to discuss a sweeping, unprecedented, and historically successful operation that my administration has carried out in recent weeks to arrest, prosecute, and permanently remove members of foreign drug cartels from American soil. And the people gathered around this table are the ones that are doing it, and in this room. Some of them sitting a little bit behind. Some of them, I'm surprised, are not actually at the table. You people should be very insulted by that. But you've done a great job back there.
Yeah, boasting and bragging in their targeting Pacific people. What that precept 94, Psalm 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have what fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? Meaning lies.
On my first day in office earlier this year, I signed an executive order to officially designate the drug cartels and savage transnational gangs as foreign terrorist organizations. It was my honor to do so. And on that same day, I also signed an order directing the creation of the Homeland Security Task Force to bring together all federal, state, and local partners to achieve the national policy goal of eliminating the cartel presence in America once and for all. And the results are, and it's early, and the results are spectacular. Led by ICE and the FBI, this task force includes the Department of Justice, the Department of War, DHS, the intelligence community, ATF, the DEA, the U.S. Marshals, and the state and local agencies in every part of our country. Other than that, we don't include too many people. That's a hell of a group, isn't it, huh, when you think of it?
They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. This is what they're doing. Shedding the innocent blood well, no one is really innocent, but because we all are here for what? Especially your 2/3 are here for what? For the judgment of the Lord. But all things you see, I'm going to be speaking generally, but shall trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? So all these things, including what DJ Trump is doing, is prophecy. It's all set for what? For a purpose of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And this purpose is what? It's going to take place just as the prophets are prophesying. Just like the scriptures say, whether you hear or forbear, guess what? the scriptures are gonna what? It's gonna manifest itself right off the pages, whether you want to hear it or not. What that Romans 3:3 concerning goes into what your unbelief. Say shoot, I don't want to butcher it. Romans 3 or your unbelief. What is it? Y'all bear with me. Because a lot of you I don't believe the prophets prophecy anyway. The Lord prophecy. Y'all hate the Lord for real, for real. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of thy power without effect? No. Because prophecy is going to, just like when Yahushua came here to do what? For a purpose. And he died for what? A particular people. And now you all thinking that he died for the world. This is what we be talking about right here, right? That the confusion that Esau Edom has just say the spells that he's cast amongst the people, which is nothing but America is what considered to be Babylon. It is Babylon spiritually, right? So there's so much confusion. Babylon means confusion. There's so much confusion amongst the people. Then now they got AI joining in. So these things, it's so much confusion. A lot of people don't know what to do or what to think concerning what's real and what's fake. It's just total confusion to the people. Most of the people are confused except for the elect, right? And the elect are gonna. It's the 1/3 of the children of Israel. That's what that sees the overall wickedness, that the wicked of the earth, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. We know what he's doing. We see what he's doing. The hopeful elect, should I say? We know what he's doing, and why it's happening, and the overall effects of it, the ending of it, and the purpose of it. You name it, we are what? We're prophesying it and telling you. But most of you are not going to listen. You're going to continue to think that keep putting your faith in the devil or the earth.
It's not a group you want against you. Certainly not at one time. In addition to the task force members, we're pleased to be joined by representatives of law enforcement at every level, the highest level, actually, but every level, including National President of the Fraternal Order of Police, Patrick Yos. Where's Patrick? Patrick, thank you, Patrick. Thank you for the endorsement, too. That really hit it off. I would have gotten 98% anyway, but it was still good to have your endorsement. Thank you, Patrick. I don't forget those things. President of the National Sheriff's Association, Chris West. Chris? Thank you, Chris, very much. Great. Good job. Major Cities Chief Association Executive Director Laura Cooper. Laura, thank you, Laura, very much. Major County Sheriffs of America Executive Director Megan Noland.
What's better after 50, when Jim or...
Bear with me, y'all.
Megan, thank you. Thank you very much. And President of the National Border Patrol Council, my friend, and a very good speaker, by the way. Whenever he gets up and speaks, I say, that guy can really speak. I don't know. I don't want him to run for office. I want him to stay where he is. Paul Perez. Paul. Thank you, Paul. Where is Paul? Hi, Paul. What are you doing over there, Paul? Good job. Good speaker you are, though, Paul. I mean it, too. You've made some incredible speeches. And all from the heart, too, right? Some great ones. Today you'll hear details from my national security and homeland security teams about the extraordinary historic achievements of this new Homeland Security Task Force since it became fully operational last month in all 50 states, the job they're doing.
In all 50 states, y'all. Who do you think them is, y'all? You know who they are. Who they for. We know who they for. Let me go to this. I went to this precept here that I started out with, which was Psalm 94 and verse 20. I'm gonna read a few of them, then I'm gonna get back to the video. Right? Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? which frameth what mischief by law. They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord Yahweh is my defense, and my God is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord Yahweh, our God, shall cut them off. They're boasting and bragging in their what? In their wickedness. And they're not going to turn from what they're doing, because this purpose is the overall purpose that is needed in these times for what? For the for judgment, should I say, mercy. Who's going to receive mercy in these times? Who's going to be worthy of mercy during these times? We're in trying times, man. That the Heavenly Father, we all 1/3 and 2/3 are going to what? Are going to do to go through these trying times of hell, which is here on earth, not on the ground.
What we inherited from this past administration is like disgraceful. In a matter of weeks, the task force has made the largest number of arrests of cartel leaders, operatives, and gang members in American history, more than 3,000 and counting. That includes members of the ultra-violent New Generation Cartel, the Sinaloa Cartel, the LNFM Cartel, MS-13 Cartel, and you know MS-13, the gang, and Tren de Aragua, another beauty. That's a group of real garbage we have to deal with, that we shouldn't have to deal with. These are
Everybody wicked and garbage but the so-called white man. Hey, man, the vagabond of the earth, man, I tell you, boy, everybody wicked but him. When they're the only one that massacre and gun down masses of people, innocent people, should I say, for no reason. But they're never called um, the name that they choose to use. It's always us. When most of these jakes, these so-called YNs in the neighborhood, they're doing what? They're deleting one another. And like I always say, if you have 30 of them in the street warring against one another, and then one police car pull up and they all run, and you think this man not showing himself as a god? Yes. Most of y'all think that the so-called white man is the true image of the Heavenly Father's Son, or maybe even the Heavenly Father himself. When all of the artifacts that these president was Putin and them that presented and gave the world, and you all still don't believe it. How can you still call on those names that was given to you by your oppressor when you see all of it? I mean, you got to listen, man. Everybody got a computer in their pocket, man. Right in their in their pocket. Their phones are literally computers. You can look up and find anything you want to find out and talk about. Anything. That 94:16, who will rise up for me against the evildoer, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
In addition to the massive numbers of dangerous criminals my administration arrested nationwide since January 20th, numbering over 120,000. It's a record. And 120,000 criminal arrests. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, for 4 long years before I took office, the last administration allowed the cartels and their operatives to frankly take over our country, to freely infiltrate America and all the communities nationwide, along with transnational gangs, these groups have unleashed more bloodshed and killing on American soil than all other terrorist groups combined. These
Lies. Huh? Tell me them not lies. Tell me he's not lying. You hear what he just said? Let's tick that back a little bit, y'all. Got to tick that back. Take that back a little bit right there now. What did he say?
disgraceful. In a matter of weeks, the task force has made the largest number of arrests of cartel leaders, operatives, and gang members in American history, more than 3,000 and counting. That includes members of the ultra-violent New Generation Cartel, the Sinaloa Cartel, the LNFM Cartel, MS-13 Cartel, and you know MS-13, the gang, and Tren de Aragua, another beauty. That's a group of real garbage we have to deal with, that we shouldn't have to deal with. These are, in addition to the massive numbers of dangerous criminals my administration arrested nationwide since January 20th, numbering over 120,000. It's a record, and 120,000 criminal arrests. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, for 4 long years before I took office, the last administration allowed the cartels and their operatives to frankly take over our country, to freely infiltrate America and all the communities nationwide. Along with transnational gangs, these groups have unleashed more bloodshed and killing on American soil than all other terrorist groups combined.
Huh? But the so-called, listen, ain't no way the so-called white man have then shed more blood than anyone. These people on American soil. Ain't nobody put more people to put and shed more blood than the so-called white man. Who done shed more blood than the so-called white man on American soil, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Them people just came in. Most of them people the people he's speaking about, just came in. When did they come in? During the Biden administration, right? So how in the world can they be? World can they shed more blood than the so-called white man that's been here for forever? Nobody. When I repeat this, nobody. No nation has shedded more blood than the so-called white man, Esau Edom. No one. No one. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms 10 and verse 7, right? His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. And that seat goes into them what? Practicing of deceiving you someone. And fraud, which meaning what? The creation of what? Of that lie. Under his tongue is what? Mischief, liar, and what? And vanity.
These are the worst of the worst. It should now be clear to the entire world that the cartels are the ISIS of the Western Hemisphere, in addition to their monstrous violence, such as cutting off heads, burning their enemies alive, and burning innocent people alive, too, by the way. The cartels control large swaths of territory. They may...
Ain't America riding with those small headers over there? Over there committing genocide? Which we don't have a fight in neither one. Right? I'm on neither side, but hey, it is what it is. Huh? They over there. What did I say? For those of you all watch me regularly, did I not say that so-called peace treaty would not last? It's gonna last a very short time. They're just getting them out. They're just bringing them out in the open, from under them rocks and behind them buildings, wherever they were hiding at. Bring them out in the open so they can see them, so they can finish destroying them. That's all they wanted to do. And that's exactly what did they do. Boom. Right on back. Come on, man. Never trust thy enemy, man. But iron rusteth showed up what? So does his wickedness. But now, what they doing over here in America? They are going straight after the northern and the southern tribe of the children of Israel, man, which is the 12 tribe of children of Israel. In verse 9 of Psalm 10 and 10 and 8. He sitteth in the what? In the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are what? Are privily set against the poor. Who is the poor? The Israelites. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he what? He draweth him into what? Into his net. Make him come to the court to fight their so-called fight their what is it? What is it? To fight they make them come to court and make them think that they're citizenship. Fight their citizenship, and then as soon as they get to the court, they don't even get to go in the court when they just handcuff them and take them away. He lieth and wait secretly as a lion. In the den he lieth and what? And wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him what? In his net. That ain't nothing but a trap, man. The so-called white man does not look. He'll shake your hand, and as soon as you turn your back, he'll stab you in the back, man. That's what this is his this is how he have taken everything that he has taken. This is how he catch a lot of his enemies off guard. By what? By tricking them and what? And thinking that what? That he's their friend. The so-called white man, Esau Edom, can never be no one's friend. Because this is his nature. His nature is what he is. The wicked of the earth. Let's read a few of these. I'm going to go back to this, but let's read a couple of these right here. Let's see. Thank you, Forbes. If this country wasn't dead, it was dying. D.C. is in a state of economic depression. Let's see. Democrat voters are people who would support giving free money, medical, housing, credit cards to illegals, and then complain cannot afford own groceries. Genius. Well, they was giving them the world know what the Democrats is all about, right? But we know what the left is all about. But again, two wings, same damn bird. They both just playing their side. Imagine being DJ Trump, the weakest president physically, emotionally, mentally, and from an intelligent standpoint, and being delusional enough to think you are what? You are crushing it. Oh Lord, these names. I'm not calling no name, man. These some strange names. They just got abbreviations and stuff. He said, "Can we just forget all this nonsense and release the Epstein files?" We know they're not gonna do that. Let's see what he say. Reply. It is most likely linked. It will happen when it happens. Yeah, right. Anyway, wrong. RNR91 say, I really think the Democrat Party is what is stopping government to stop government from investigating. What the Democrat Party, has been doing, these people are that are stopping the government for running to be fully investigated financially, and that includes their families. It's time to investigate these criminals that are in office. There's more than one Omar. Bottom line, and that goes all the way down to what? The mayor or the people on board of the city council. Man, please. What you gonna do? How you gonna? What you gonna do? You gonna get the people together and man, please. Anyway, Trump already got the military. He gonna set the military guys in every state, and then as soon as look, they're already stretched thin. The only reason that they're not in every state at this present moment because they are already the military already stretched thin, and a lot of people are leaving the military. Head Self and Bond says, with these fake smug smiles over all little thing Trump says looks so weak and gross. Yeah, he boasts of great things when he just be talking, lying on Putin to my Putin. Saying what Putin care about a damn sanction? He ain't dealing with them no way. Putin still anyway. That's a whole nother subject. Julie says, I think Donald Trump should ban texting on mobile phone because people are at risk. Huh? That's a woman. We the people love Trump. MAGA. Stop interfering. Hunter says, stop interfering with what? Legitimate Colombian business. They stealing everything, man. It's always gonna be an illusion uh, concerning the true. They always gonna put forth something and have you thinking that it's this and that when it's actually something else, right? 9 times out of 10, the first and foremost that they want when they invade a country, they want resources. They taking something. Hunter Biden says, this is ridiculous. Don't you have any idea what this is doing to the street price for powder, cocaine? Enough is enough. Man, said they so, man. Let's get back to the video, man. Let's hit Trump a little more.
Maintain vast arsenals of weapons and soldiers, and they use extortion, murder, kidnapping to exercise political and economic control. Thank you very much, Joe Biden, for allowing that to happen. Biden surrendered he just surrendered our country to the cartels. And don't worry, it gets better. We're taking it back. It's really fast at levels that nobody's ever seen before. But what we had to put up with, what we inherited, was just a disgrace. And while Biden was president, if he was president, I think the Autopen was president, not Biden. Nearly 100% of those who infiltrated our southern border did so because they were personally approved. They admitted they were just what happened, assisted by the most dangerous and violent criminal organizations anywhere on the planet. The worst people on the planet they allowed into our beautiful country.
The worst people on the planet. And you just think the so-called white man would ever say the worst people on the planet, man? Huh? Who done poison all of the water? Who done poison the food? Got plastic and everything. Fake chicken, fake meat, fake bologna. It's fake everything. Animals, even the animals can't even. Man, if it wasn't for certain animals that's in the jungle, or should I say in the forest, it won't be no clean meat at all. And they probably spraying that with poison too. Man, they didn't destroy the earth, man. Come on, Trump. Cut it out, man. Lamentations, what I want? Lamentations 4 and 17. Goes into as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. Nobody's going to save us out of the hands of these wicked jokers, man. That's creating. They control all these networks. Nobody's going to save us but Yahweh Shai. That's it, right? But before the hopeful elect can come out of this wicked queendom, there's going to be a whole lot of suffering going on in Babylon, America, before that time comes, because we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. We are in Jacob's trouble, and things are going to increase as the days go by. As for us, our eyes as yet fails, for our vain help in our what? Watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. So y'all always reaching out for these Edomites to save y'all, tricking you. This year after year, month after month, they doing what? They tricking you in what? In thinking that they doing this for the people. When anything they're doing for what? The elite. Verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. This is the devil coming down on you northern and southern tribe of the children of Israel, first and foremost. Revelation 12 and 12. Because he know that he only have but a short time for what? To try to push this new world order, MOTB. For those of you all don't know what that is by now, then guess what? You're gonna be lost, and you're gonna take it, and you're gonna get destroyed by the Lord. It's that simple.
The Trump administration, we're finally treating the cartels as the core national security threat that they really are. The cartels are waging war on America, and just as I promised in the campaign, we're waging war on them like they've never seen before. All you have to do is turn on your television and you'll see what's happening to them. Past administrations have tried to mitigate this threat, and our objective is to eliminate it. We're not mitigating, we're eliminating. We're getting them out. The bad ones we're putting in prison. We hate to do that because that means we're stuck with them for 50 years or more. In recent weeks, our Homeland Security Task Force has seized more than 70 tons of deadly narcotics, along with more than 1,000 illegal guns. And that's just recently. This is already the most successful.
How can America talk about somebody and guns? Who got more guns than America, man? The people in America own more guns. Probably. Hey, man, just you take all these people, these countries, and probably put 20 nations together, or maybe all of them, man. Nobody got more guns than American people, man. These might got so many guns. They got millions of rounds of what? Millions and millions of rounds of ammo, man, in their home, man. These white people got some guns, man. They're the most dangerous people on the planet, man. They're the most dangerous people on the planet. And you are going to see real soon that these devils are going to show their horn, and they're going to be what? They're going to be slaughtering one another, man. And as soon as they get through slaughtering one another, you're going to be looking at you, Negro, you all next. You all got to go too. Because why? Judgment begins where? At the house of Israel first. This is why Trump is targeting y'all first, because you 2/3 got to go first. Judgment must begin at the house of Israel first. Ain't no getting around it. Psalm 10, what that one? 10 and 10. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his what? By his strong ones. He had said in his heart, thy power, who? He, Esau Edom, DJ Trump, has forgotten. He hideth his face from us, from the Israelites. He will never see it. So the wicked, Esau Edom, he's gonna always have what is he be doing? What's it called? God damn it. What's the term I'm looking for? Demonize. They are going to always demonize us as Israelites. Demonize us and make us seem like the worst thing that ever walked the planet. They know how to demonize a Joker, man, and make them seem like they are nothing. They know how to do this here, because the wicked is in his pride. Uh, the wicked is in his pride. He do what? Persecute the what? The poor. Let them be taken in what? In the device that they have what? Imagined. They're catching these jokers, man. They're setting these traps, and they're literally falling for each and every trap that Trump and them is setting for them. And it's not going to change. They're going to continue to do this here. When the times get real bad and there's no food, and most of the people, they're going to be setting these concentration camps up. Tell people, come over here and get these ham sandwiches and with cheese, with whatever. Set them up, man. Slaughter them. You all get ready to see this devil horns show. You should have already been seen them. But hey, a lot of you all are blind to what? To this devil's wrath. Y'all are blind to their wrath. How can you be blind when you see what he's riding with? What Benjamin, not a Jew, riding with him, man, and they slaughtering people, man. In that same magnitude, even worse, no worse. Worse. America's gonna get it like no other.
Anti-cartel and anti-gang operation in American history, and it's just getting started. We have incredible people. A lot of them are in this room with us today, and it's an honor to have them. But we're going to not stop until the threat has been fully and completely eradicated. I want to thank task force members with us today, including a person who's doing a fantastic job, Attorney General Pam Bondi. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. Sounds so much better than Secretary of Defense. I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? I don't know. It sounds, we won the First World War, the Second World War. I would say...
Lies. They ain't won nothing. The wicked, Psalm 10 and 2, the wicked in his pride doeth what? Persecuteth the poor. Let them be taken in what? In the device that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth what? The covetousness, the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth. Boasting and bragging. This is what they're doing. These devils are going to continue to boast and brag until Yahweh shall come and take these devils down. And it won't be long. It won't be long.
Everything before and everything in between. And then we got woke and we said, well, let's call it defense. I think we like it this way better. It's funny. That's something I thought it would be maybe controversial. And it's only controversial that we changed the name in the first place. It's not controversial at all. It's been unbelievably well accepted, Pete. Hasn't it? Right? It's been pretty amazing. I thought it would be controversial. People want to have our country back. People want to do exactly what we're doing right now. We're getting a lot of credit for it, and we should. I want to thank, though, Pete. You're doing a great job. Pete Hegseth. Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem. Kristi, thank you very much. Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi, good job.
All right, yeah, I don't think I'm going to see something here. Let me see something here. Yeah, I think Trump finished right there. So, I'm going to, let's see, precept, y'all, I'm going to close. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Hold on.
And the heads of all of the law enforcement agencies all throughout the room, you're really amazing the job you've done. To provide additional details on our mission, I would like also to ask General Bondi to say a few words, followed by Secretary Noem, Secretary Hegseth, Director Gabbard, Homeland Security Advisor Stephen Miller. Stephen, you said...
See, he said mission. That's exactly what it is, a mission. They're on a mission to do what? To destroy what they have created for what? To reboot. They're going to reboot that beast system that you all are going to what? most of you are going to be running down there to put it in you. You'll be running down there to do what needs to be done for you to get the scroll that the Heavenly Father will what. See, you all judgment is going to be you are going to I mean you getting destroyed by fire is going to be justified. Hmm? Look how y'all going crazy over these stamps now. Taking from you for 1 month or 1 month, then turn around and give it. They know what they're doing. Look at them, they laughing at you. Look at the Eve on them, boy. They made so many videos, man. Oh my goodness, I can do a lesson on Eve all day long, man. I can do at least 20 videos on Eve talking about food stamps, government assistance. Let's go back to not back. Let's go to Psalms 2 and verse 4. Psalm 10 and 4. I'm sorry. Psalm 10 and 4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance would not seek after thy power. Thy power is not in all his thoughts. Why? Because this devil thinks that he is the Most High. What that is? 2 Thessalonians, which is 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. This is Esau Edom. Nobody can tell him anything because he thinks that he is the Most High. He thinks that he's the Most High, and he's going to continue to think that way until he be brought down. What's that? No, I want Ezekiel. Ezekiel 28. That's what I want. Ezekiel 28. Started from the top. Ezekiel 28 and 1. The word of the Lord Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyre, which is Esau Edom, thus saith the Lord God Yahweh, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, which is America, right? The seas, the water. Yet thou art what? Thou a man, and not God, though thou set thy what? Thy heart, meaning his mind, as the what? The heart of God. This is what you all think. And he has done a fabulous job, especially on you Israelites. Because you're all fighting tooth and nail, praising this devil as being the Most High. What we say is son. Let's drop down to verse 6. Therefore thus saith the Lord God Yahweh, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the what? The nations. That's World War III. And they're also going to what? They're going to what? Come out of the north and give America their just due, which is nuclear, by nuclear destruction, which is the lake of fire, man. And they shall draw their what? Their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy what? Thy brightness. Esau Edom think he the smart thing here on earth. Excuse me, y'all. Esau Edom think he the smartest and brightest. Well, right now, because the scriptures speak about thou art wiser than Daniel to my Esau Edom. Because why? Because there's no secret that they can what? That they can hide from thee. So, Esau Edom is hiding. right amongst the people. And a lot of you all are what? Again, fighting tooth and nail, trying to what? Trying to do defend the devil of the earth. The sword against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to what? To the pit. What is that? The grave. That's the grave, y'all. And thou shalt die the death of them that are what? That are slain in the midst of the seas. Will thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt what? Shalt be a man. And no God in the what? In the hand of what? Of him that slayeth thee. Wow. Wow. Let's go to Isaiah. Read a couple precepts over here in Isaiah. I'm gonna close this out, man. Isaiah 14 actually. Yeah, that's 14. Isaiah 14. Where I want to start at. Hold on, let me get there. Isaiah 14 and verse. It's good. I'm gonna read a little here. Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou falling from heaven, O Lucifer? What that mean? Falling from heaven, meaning he's falling from what? From rulership of the earth. O Lucifer, Esau, Edom, the wicked elite, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground? Which what? Which did weaken the nations. Meaning he's going to be taken out of total rulership of the earth. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of thy power. And those stars are the Israelites. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, the Israelites. But during this time, the 1/3 of the children of Israel is who he seeks first and foremost. In the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Does not Esau Edom, the so-called white man, have a God-man complex? He does. Yet thou shalt be what? Brought down to hell, to the sides of what? Of the pit. So you're going to be brought back down to your lower self, which is what? The vagabond of the earth. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Esau Edom, who got more Afro bases than what? Than Esau Edom, America? No one. That made the world as a wilderness, bombing everything. This is what Esau do. He bomb everything, tear it up, and then take their banks and stick them up in there and put their lucre up in there. But now we're going to a whole nother set of rules and regulations, meaning what? That digital, man. And that digital is going to require a what? That MOTB. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his what? Prisoners. All the kings of the nations, meaning the other nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in what? In his own house. So they're going back to their land, right? But Esau, Edom, he's going to be what? They all are going to be under our feet. But Esau, Edom is going to get it like no other. But thou art cast out what? Out of thy grave like what? An abominable branch. And as the what? As the remnant of those that are what? That are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass what? Trodden on the feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast what? Destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. So when Esau Edom, after 1,000 years of him doing what? Working and being in captivity under the feet of the Israelites, they're going to be gathered together and burned. No more Esau, Edom. So that knows they call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rokakwidash, Shalom. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers, y'all. So long.